Everyone's a critic. Everyone's a critic.
I made this song in Florida.
Oh, nice.
Everyone's a critic.
Welcome, folks, to Everyone's a Critic, the cast where you're the critic. I don't know, I'll come up with the slogan later on, but don't worry about that today. Thanks for being with us. My name's Chris, and I'm joined with my brother, Andrew.
Ayo.
And our producer, Brendan.
Hello.
Can I get an Ayo, Brendan?
Ayo.
An Ayo for the cast.
Ayo.
I was busy pre-reading the Old Man Minute.
It's a long one. So yeah, this is Everyone's a Critic. It's the new thing we're kind of doing. I think this is episode 3 of Everyone's a Critic. Last time we did mac and cheese, and we didn't feel very good, so we went with something a little different this week.
Straight up murdered me. It was
I
bad.
felt like shit for like 2 days.
It was bad for me.
But regardless of that, we're going to do something a little bit different. We'll get to that later on. First, though, this episode of Everyone's a Critic, just like everyone knows, is brought to you by Audible.com. If you want a free audiobook and a trial membership, you can go to audibletrial.com/EiaC. They don't pay us. That's fine. But, Andy, how can they give us money directly?
If you want to give us money directly, you can go to patreon.com. Patreon, they take a little bit of your money.
But not too much.
And then they give it to us because it's our fucking money. We'll give you a candle. We'll give you a statue, John Shears. I'm making you a painting. Let's see how many episodes I can say this on before I finish it.
Oh, and also we have a brand new Patreon. The old man is a patron now. He figured it out.
Feels like nepotism.
Just a little bit.
Feels like nepotism.
Just a little
I
bit.
really thought you were going to go for the Stanley Steamer.
Stanley Steamer will steam your shit. That's how it goes, right?
Okay,
Or
just
maybe a Roto-Rooter. That was a good one.
Roto-Rooter.
So for
for
this episode, Everyone's a Critic. A little bit different than last time. It's always just been the fellas, but today we have a guest. But if you're a fan of the cast, if you listen to the cast, he's not a guest to you. He's a friend. Today we're joined by Steve. Steve, tell us about yourself.
Hello, my name is Steve. This is my third or fourth time.
I think you got the four jobber.
Yeah.
You're
the first Everyone's a Critic.
Yeah.
I am honored.
First critic on the show. I wouldn't consider any of us to be critics.
No, I'm also a little offended, but I should have kept it to myself. I feel like you're going to criticize me the whole time.
Well, that's what we do.
No, you're supposed to do the criticizing. You're
so I get to
you're
attack
on the
all
pillar.
three.
Yes.
Well, no, it's
the better show format. We put somebody on,
Just fucking roast
on them for an hour.
but then it
My
goes bad and
list of
it's starting to-
grievances.
Steve, you got stupid blood in your stupid eye, you idiot. Why'd you hit your eye so much? It's bloody, idiot.
Yeah, no, it's true.
You
I
fucking
do. I've got blood all over my eyes.
straight dingus up in here.
Yeah,
We
we're
could never
taking
criticize you, Steve.
photos for my band, so I needed to have it bloody.
Andrew WK style.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you are in a musical type band, aren't you,
I'm in a
Steve?
musical type band where we play notes.
What's the
happening?
name of it?
Beats.
You fool?
Our band is Dirt Church, and we've got Deutsch. We've got some gigs coming up, and we just got on Spotify and Pandora and Google Music and iTunes and 1,000 different streaming services.
Very
cool.
and I'm sure you're making money hand over fist from that.
It's crazy how much money we're making. We're making about a thousandth of a cent every 1,000 plays. So
Sweet.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Dope.
pretty sweet,
it's
dude.
pretty good returns.
You go down to the soda pop, go to the soda jerk, get yourself an egg cream.
I won't spend it all in one place.
If you really want to up your revenue, you should
Please?
really get a sponsorship from Audible.com.
From Audible.com.
Because, man, they pay you.
No,
we got
not at all.
Taco Bell for 3 people once. One of those was not Chris.
Yep, because I wasn't feeling that great that day.
no. Was that after the mac and cheese?
No, God, no. Jesus Christ, I didn't want to die.
That would be the death nail
be-
for
yeah.
EiaC. Rip in peace, brother.
Everyone's dead.
All right, so if you're new to the cast, every week our father listens to the previous episode and he reacts to that. I'm half burping. I can't read out loud, but Brendan can, so he's going to read that.
Greetings, EiaC fellas. It's 10 p.m. on the eve of tax day. I've worked 14 hours today. I can't remember ever working so hard. This is getting old. I was listening to your podcast while I was working. Your guests were very interesting. Cody's laugh reminded me of Burt Reynolds. Dan is obviously Stephen Wright from Reservoir Dogs, as DJ K. Billy, host of Sounds of the 70s.
That's pretty
That's a good call.
Let's go. Topic 1. Lo-fi hip-hop chill beats. Wow, all I can say is woof woof and woof pops and buzzes. Topic 2.
Yeah, he didn't even try.
Lyrics and music. In my day, we were big on lyrics because we had to listen carefully to the song to figure them out. Sorry, I Chrised out for a second there.
Oh, fuck you.
Very few albums included the song lyrics. Listen to the first few lines of Elton John's Benny and the Jets and try to tell me what the fuck he's saying. I do enjoy instrumentals, especially Gaelic and bagpipe. Must be the Celtic blood. And yes, many of your lullabies were courtesy of Warren Zevon. Topic 3. Compact discs. I grew up with 45 RPM, 33 and a third RPM, and even 78 RPM records. Then came the 8-track tapes. These were replaced by cassette tapes and then CDs, which you guys listened to. One day I pulled out a 33 and a third RPM album you were amazed at, quote, the size of that CD, end quote.
I think that's fabricated.
Then you were
that donut's real flat. What's cheese on this pizza?
Then you were equally disappointed by the sound quality when I played it on that turntable and those speakers the size of depth charges that Andy now has.
Painted them red.
Poor Andy always has had the suck birthday, April 14th in the household of a CPA. Chris was a C-section, so Andy was going to be on as well. His due date was after April 15th. I remember Vader storming into my office on April 12th with murder in her eyes. Her doctor was going on vacation, and she did not like the guy who was covering for him. She looked at me and said, he can deliver the baby today, tomorrow, or the next day. I'm not ready today. I'm not having a baby on the 13th of anything, so it's going to be the 14th. Do you have a problem with that? What can I say but no, Lord Vader? Love, old man.
I can straight up hear my mother's voice saying that line.
Dude.
P.S. Too exhausted for anything further.
Yeah,
This reminds me of a fun story, actually. So the morning the day I was born, my mom woke up and said, and it was the day that they had said she was going to be due. Mm-hmm. She woke my biological father up. He's like, what the fuck's going on? She said, I'm having the baby, Kevin. And he said, nobody has the baby the same day. Go back to sleep, and refused to get out of bed.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. With that, we're gonna start the episode up here. Aren't you gonna do the delay thing?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna walk into the show proper. Everyone is a critic.
I like that you don't use contractions. You're a proper man.
Everyone's a critic.
You say everyone is a critic.
Yeah, when I'm
sometimes.
announcing the show,
And then you go,
What if Billy Burr is
Billy Burr
is going?
I think
He's
you're gonna
going
go for
through,
a critic like Ebert and Ropert.
No, he's going through podcasts. He's like, I want to
Rupert,
find
yeah.
my next podcast for everything comedy.
All things comedy.
All things comedy. He's like, this guy doesn't use contractions. He's on the book.
That's it. Good grammar.
Yep, exactly.
That's
That's all it
important
takes.
for a comedian.
But today, so everyone critic, the way it works is we got one topic we're going to talk about the entire time. We're not doing food this time. We are going to talk about the band, the singers, the operatic pop singers, the Carpenters. I love it.
That's how it appeared on the radio.
Yep.
45 at the wrong speed. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. Oh yeah.
There it is.
Don't demonetize us.
Don't demonetize.
We have to demonetize
Well,
first.
it's demonized. Maybe not demonized. Okay.
Round 2, bitch.
All right, so the Carpenters. They do. So the Carpenters were an American vocal and instrumental duo consisting of Karen and my phone went black.
Richard.
Karen and Richard. They had a distinctive soft musical style that I don't really like. So let's kind of get into it. So they had a lot of studio albums. At 10, I think, was the number.
Yeah, they made a bunch of albums.
They made a lot. Yeah, they were prolific.
They had a very distinctive sound that was the same through all of them. in my opinion, I'm gonna be nice.
I told Chris on the way over, be nice to the Carpenters. They're nice people.
Oh yeah, they're clean cut.
They're clean cut. They've got little boy haircuts.
Richard was addicted to Quaaludes.
Yes, he did. How'd you figure that out?
I read the Wikipedia page too, Andy.
Oh, I had to.
It's a
I
public
watched,
site.
I watched 2 documentaries to get it.
And he's like, I had to break into his house.
And found some old
diary.
methaqualone.
You can't get that shit anymore. We know that because of Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Street.
What the fuck was with Quaaludes, guys?
They must have
was it
been
like the
so good.
old school like Percocets? Like what the fuck were they?
I mean, just from Wolf of Wall Street, they looked like they were phenomenal.
Steve Madden. Steve Madden. Steve.
Well, it kind of makes sense with the kind of not drony, samey.
Sedative hypnotic.
That makes sense with the type of music they make, I guess.
That makes sense perfectly.
So one of the things that I did notice too is that the sister, what's her name? Karen has been lauded as having one of the best ranges and the best voices in like pop music.
She's an amazing
ever.
voice.
Yeah.
Too bad it wasn't utilized better.
You think
in my
so?
opinion. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna get it right out there. I don't like this music. It kind of sounds like Chuck Mangione a little bit.
Okay. So
Or something.
yeah.
So
it's easy listening.
So
it's the easiest listening.
It reminds
easiest.
me of the type of music that would be playing at the tuxedo place I worked at throughout high school.
I was thinking that when I listen to it, this is the music that's going to be playing in my mind as I die. Just fucking
Really?
yeah, just like
You fade off to
Don't
heaven.
you remember you told me?
Baby.
Just or like I'm sitting in a hospital bed and they're like, "Would you like more morphine, Mr. Powers?" And I'd be like, "Yes, please, more morphine.
Please, Quaaludes.
please,
actually,
please, Quaalude me."
If you got them. Yeah, it's just not my cup of tea. I have an open mind. So what do you guys think of this?
What do you think?
Well,
Steven?
so one of my first thoughts was that 3/4 of the music is sort of seems like variations on a theme.
Okay.
And that theme is the Cheers theme.
Sometimes you want
Yeah.
where everybody's got your lose. And Richie's falling down on lewds. I couldn't think of another thing that rhymes. You want to go where everybody's got your lewds.
Lewds. Yeah. No, it's got such a quintessentially 70s vibe to all of
very
it.
70s.
It's just
But like the boring part of the 70s.
Well, it was
Yeah.
it was the part where everybody was like, "God damn, the '60s were scary.
Yeah, right,
we just
right,
need
right,
someone
right.
to chill the fuck out."
Exactly.
Pump the fucking brakes.
All this loud rock and roll is scaring my mom.
We need a brother and a sister.
They're not fucking. No way. There's
Swear
no
to God,
way.
they're definitely not
They've
fucking.
never had sex and they won't.
We need some saxophone. Wink. And we need some piano, some soft fucking
Yeah,
piano.
delicate keys.
It's every instrument that is played that they play in it is just so soft.
There's a fuzz guitar in one of the songs.
There is a
But
fuzz
it's
guitar.
so lame.
No, but
I
they
don't
got
know.
in trouble. They got in trouble,
trouble for that?
Yeah, people were like, "How dare you disrespect?"
I made a note about
How
the
dare
guitar
you
riff.
disrespect like guitar by playing it like that, and then also
Really?
how dare you disrespect like my mom for playing it, playing the rock and roll, that dirty rock and roll guitar.
I just have in all caps sad guitar.
Yeah,
It's one of my
All
notes.
of it's pretty much sad guitar. Yeah, no, there's I forget which track it is, but yeah, it's sort of almost Queen-esque, sort of Brian May, sort of layered,
Yeah, okay.
distorted guitars. No, I sort of enjoyed it. It's again also not my cup of tea generally.
You're in a metal band and you
Our
don't.
church doesn't play music.
We haven't yet delved into Closer to You, or Close to You. One of those two.
Close to you. That song fucking
gonna eat
rules.
some
dude.
It's a
Cookies on the
sick
couch.
song.
I'm sorry, dude.
No,
Like-
that song's great.
Listen, I don't
Which
want
song is that?
Close to You, I think.
How's that one go?
Why do birds suddenly appear?
That's them. I must not have
Every
gone that far
time
into the
You
the
come
stuff.
near. That's their fucking breakout hit, my friend.
Yeah, and then there's another one, but yeah, I mean, like they've got some interesting chord progressions and stuff. There's a track, "Try to Get That Feeling Again," where they change quite a few times, and it's sort of not typical for like pop music, and I mean especially these days.
Oh yeah, there's absolutely a lot of interesting stuff they do. It's just it does. When I listen, I'm gonna put this right out there. I like the Carpenters when I'm in a Carpenters mood.
Right.
But if you're trying to put Carpenters in my face when I'm trying to listen to like a fucking like Aphex or something aggressive. I'm just gonna break your fucking glasses, nerd.
Well,
Right, yeah.
Well, so I'll posit something. I listened to the first part of the best of, and then I had to go back to work and try to maybe fix my Spotify. What's it called?
Algorithm.
Your
daily
algorithm?
Thing. Yeah, so it's
Dude, you gotta
just play
download
metal
it.
for like fucking 10 minutes.
Right.
Like 10 hours rather straight, so that gets like scrubbed out of there. But one of the songs was I wrote the name of it down, and it was "Rainy Days and Mondays."
Rainy days and Mondays always get me
Yeah, it's
down.
fucking emo shit, but she doesn't sound sad.
Yeah.
I think that her voice has a lot of sadness.
I
in
had
it.
one note. One of the lyrics: "Mondays get you down, keep it down." That's what I kept on saying.
Well, it's funny. Well, that's what you said.
That's what I said to the music.
Okay.
Mondays get you down, keep it down.
So I was gonna say
no,
that could have been a lyric because I think that their whole vibe was they were raised in a very like conservative, like waspy household.
I mean,
Yeah.
look at him.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say it's a good thing that when they got to express themselves, they completely went away from that image.
Well,
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
dude, the guy at A&M Records apparently was like, you know what? My job is not to make you guys squeak or like cool. My job is to make you guys like make what you're doing cool. He's basically saying you guys are fucking nerds. I'm gonna make nerds cool. You fucking nerds.
A&M described the duo as real nice American kids.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Yeah, that makes me hate them a little bit.
They also
but-
called Slipknot that though. So
Yeah. Different.
That's Slipknot. No, that's Slipknot.
Yeah, it's Slipknot.
Is it? Oh, sorry. You're right.
Drops of Jupiter in
Yeah. Also Slipknot, right?
Yeah, also Slipknot. Yeah, that's Slipknot by Train.
The song
Slipknot.
Slipknot by Train.
There's a lot of the kind of the temperament and stuff like that has seemed to influence a lot of modern pop though.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you can't deny it. I didn't have anything else. I thought you guys were gonna jump
No,
on that.
no.
Oh, I
sorry.
mean, like, okay. So what I would say to that is
You both
that
nodded your head. It's like, yeah, of course.
Good point. Keep going, Chris.
I saw a BBC documentary and a guy that was smarter than me. I think it was actually Richard Carpenter was saying that he was influenced by Les Paul and his use of overdubbing and layering voices.
For sure. Oh, yeah.
Which is definitely
Yeah.
apparent in that shit. Like,
So was it just the two of them?
they played with other people.
they'd have other people,
Basically,
like, on the
Richard
thing,
more
but-
or less wrote everything. But I mean, they also had. They did a lot of like it was a very studio centric band where they would play other people's songs and stuff like that, that kind of thing. Like Superstar, the song that we opened up with,
Yep.
don't you? That's actually not their song. That's a cover.
Okay.
So like a lot of their stuff is either covers or written by people.
Were they like a produced band in the way that like kind of generated by a production company, like you saw with like
kind of. I
like
mean,
an NSYNC or a Backstreet Boy?
as far as I could tell,
Hey,
Richard,
Backstreet Boy.
Yeah.
yeah, the Backstreet Boy,
The Backstreet Boy.
They
yeah.
created 3 of them, and then they found the other 2.
Right.
Well, they were in the Backstreets.
Sporadically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. To find the alleys with the Backstreet Boy.
As far as I could tell, Richard did a lot of the writing. He wrote most of the stuff when it was their original stuff. But they all, like I said, they were at A&M Records, so they're like, it's a big record
Right.
company. So they they've got people in there that write hits, basically. There's a guy, Burt Bacharach.
Burt Bacharach. Yeah.
He wrote some of their songs.
He wrote the Close to You.
Yep. That's what got him on the charts. Did you know? I got a factoid that you may or may not know. Did you know that? And this is probably not a surprise to anybody who knows anything about the Carpenters, but Karen Carpenter played the drums. That was her shit.
Yeah, I saw that on Wikipedia. I
She
meant to
didn't
grab
want to
that.
sing. They kind of made her sing.
She had a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Did have a beautiful voice, but she fucking rips on drums, dude. She's
Really?
Yeah, she was good.
That's
she was
awesome.
good.
That's sick.
She used to fucking drum and sing. It was pretty dope.
Like Phil Collins.
Yeah, like Phil Collins, but I don't know.
Like,
Better? I don't
like,
know.
Better. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe better.
Like what's his name from the Foo Fighters? He was also in Nirvana.
Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
I thought that was another one of your fucking Adam Levine is fucking.
I was gonna try to come up with one quick, but I couldn't.
Yeah, Adam-
those jokes take me like 2 to 3 months to come up with.
There's no fucking way.
I sit up at
Chris-
night and I just like
He
make
thinks
these-
about who is actually Adam Levine this week. Is it the guy from
This
Train?
week?
Yes, it is the guy from Train. Is it fucking Jared Leto? Yes, it's Jared Leto too.
Jared Leto is also Adam
There are
Levine.
certain types of people that just become
Yeah.
Adam Levine.
Levine.
Okay.
Yeah. He was
more
really
of
good
a-
in the Suicide Squad.
He's more of an archetype than anything. Yeah.
I wonder if fucking Adam Levine is bummed that they're remaking Suicide Squad.
He probably is. Oh, he got that damage tattoo on his face. Notice how you knew he was damaged.
Yeah, dude, he got California tattooed on his face.
His face.
And
you know
damage
he's
tattooed on his chest. What a dumbass tattoo.
Yeah, what a dunce.
You know who didn't have tattoos like that? The Carpenters. 'Cause they were
Carpenters
super
never would
clean,
do that, 'cause
clean
they're-
and squeaky.
Yeah. Their genre of music is called middle of the road. It's not even ironic. It's literally called middle of the road.
That shit is soft
And
as
it's
fuck.
it's meant to be. It's intentionally meant to be the
Middle
softest.
of the road.
Yeah.
I think one of my takeaways was this is about as hard as a warm stick of butter.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. No, they're soft for sure.
It's easy as fuck to listen to.
Yeah.
There's nothing abrasive about it. I think the one of the songs I'm like, ooh, they're getting a little funky now. They're singing about like Cajun food.
Who?
Jambalaya.
Yeah, jambalaya. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's like there was like a little bit of yeah in there. I'm like, oh yeah, look at that. And then it just went right back to just like the status quo, like crooning like
Right.
vocals.
Well, and they there's a track called Our Day Will Come, which has like some serious bossa nova, sort of
Dun,
samba
dun,
jazz
dun,
sort of
dun,
elements
dun,
to it,
dun,
and like
dun,
yeah,
dun,
the
dun,
that
dun,
whole
dun, dun. Why do
Stan
birds
Getz and
suddenly
yeah,
appear
girl.
every time you
It's
come
a
here?
reinterpretation.
Dun, dun, dun,
I
dun.
definitely would listen to that song though. I love bossa nova, and people always compare it to elevator music, which I think is doing it a disservice.
Yeah, don't do elevators like that. No,
Yeah.
I love bossa nova.
Bossa Nova is fucking sick, and so hearing that was sort of cool. But yeah, it's interesting how pleasant music and stuff that I know coming from somebody who's in a metal
you play
band.
metal.
Yeah, I know, but why that sort of inherently is deemed like valueless or not
Yeah.
worthy because again like there's
It's a-
chord changes and there's sort of like some interesting like composition there.
That's a really good point to make because there's no question that they're talented.
Right.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
like absolutely no question that they know
Yeah.
they know what the fuck they're doing way more than I do. Who's sitting there calling them fucking stick of butter? Like,
Oh yeah.
they
Well, they
definitely-
can't podcast like you can.
No, they never tried.
Fuck that, Karen.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Karen.
Yeah, right.
We'll get into that in a second.
Yeah.
But I think that it's almost like what we were talking about last week with Dan and Cody. They were talking about smooth jazz and how smooth jazz is good music, like objectively. But the idea that you're commodifying and commercializing jazz in general is what people find problematic and annoying.
Right.
You know. And I think that goes the same thing with easy listening. I mean, if something's soft and
so
easy for your mom,
milquetoast.
it's milquetoast, but you know.
There's something inherently phony about it.
Yeah, well, I think that goes into their lives a little bit there because, like we were saying earlier, Richard was
a menace.
Dennis was a fucking menace.
was a menace.
And he lived inside of Richard's brain, and he jumped up and down on the Quaalude center of his brain. He said, "Give me
Feed me
more,
more."
give me more, yell at your family." He doesn't like it when people talk about that, but you know. Whatever. But then also, I mean, obviously, Karen, she obviously died because of her anorexia, and it just
33, I think it was.
32, I think.
Woof.
32. I wrote it down. 32. 1985, I think, or 83. Either way, and I think that it kind of goes into one of the reasons why people think they're so phony is because there is an inherent darkness in these people.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They had some fucking real shit going on in their lives, but they're singing about fucking birds suddenly
Suddenly
appear,
appear.
which, if you think about it, is kind of terrifying. Where are these fucking birds coming from?
I don't like. I've been on the record before. I don't like fucking
I
birds.
don't like birds. I did a whole
don't like
topic about it. I think
fucking
Steve was
showing
here
up
for
on
I think
it.
I was here about birds. Yeah.
I believe
Full circle.
I actually think that that episode. I think we called the Dirty Birdie Cast.
It might have been something like
I think
that.
it's our most downloaded episode after Jan Eriksson.
Really?
I think it might be.
Wow.
Interesting.
Vamp for a second. I'll check.
Vamp. I can't vape.
Yeah.
Can't vape.
Can't
Vaping's
vamp,
not
vape.
vamping.
No.
Vaping, not vamping. But you know, there is because like you're saying, like they obviously were flawed human beings because we all are.
They're real people.
They're actual human beings, but they just sound so
Angelic
happy
and cherubic, yeah.
And it's everything's going to be okay because they play that type of music. And there's something when you listen to like like metal or Death Grips or the Queens of the Stone Age, possibly.
Right.
There's a little bit more visceral feeling to that.
Right.
Sure.
And not to say that music can't be phony too, because there's a bunch
totally
of fucking phonies out here, dude.
totally.
There's some fucking phonies. Listen fucking,
Phonies.
at the mall. But I mean, I think it's one of those things. I mean, one of the things I think is a testament to how like sickly sweet but covering darkness they were was that they played for Nixon at the White House.
Really?
They
Wow.
played like I don't know if it wasn't like a private concert. I think it was like a dinner or something like that. But yeah, the fucking Carpenters went
That's
in 1973 and played for Richard Nixon right before he got impeached. And it's just one of those things. Like you're literally playing for the devil.
Right, yeah.
And it's the fucking Carpenters telling you everything's going to be all right. And then that was obviously when Nixon was trying to be like, cool with the kids.
Right. Yeah.
I love this. I love this music.
I love this rock and this isn't rock and roll.
I think we're doing a Sean
degenerates-
Connery right now.
I'll move my cheek and it'll become Richard Nixon. Hi, Mr. Presley. If I could just ask you, my daughter likes you, and if you would just not karate chop me in front of the reporters here. Thank you very much. I'm Richard Nixon. Thank you, guys.
Great.
It's my new character. I'm gonna probably do like a half-hour set soon.
Hard no on that.
Just Nixon who doesn't know any history.
An amnesiac Nixon.
But yeah, I mean, I think that the Carpenters they're all right by me. I mean, if you're into the Carpenters, it's fine. I don't have to blacken your eyes.
If you're into the Carpenters, we probably don't have similar taste in music.
That's a fair way to think about it. I think, isn't it 2019? We're supposed to say not that this sucks. This is not for me. I saw a tweet about that. That's what we're doing in 2019.
That's what we're doing in 2019.
So it's not
culture.
not necessarily for me. You know what I mean? Like it's good. And actually, going back to like the way that it's simple music, but it still has a lot of nuance to it. Is that
I don't think it's simple music at all. I think it's very.
you don't
complex.
think it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's somebody on the BBC told me that it was simple music, so I believe it.
I think it's complex, but they just do the exact same fucking thing in every single song.
It's true.
It's definitely formulaic. I think is a better
Maybe.
word for it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Even
all
the song
pop
about
music-
jambalaya sounds just like the song about goddamn birds.
Yeah.
Why do goddamn birds suddenly appear every time you're
I have
around?
jambalaya.
Yeah. Get away! I hate these birds. But the lady on the BBC said, she goes, are they difficult songs to play? No, absolutely not. Anybody can play them, but can you make them better than the Carpenters? Can you make that song better? And the answer is no. I guess.
Right.
in her
They're
opinion.
so polished
Right.
that they're just sort of
So
gems of easy listening.
I think we've kind of established that this music really isn't our cup. It's not for us. Who is this for, though? Who do you guys think?
Moms.
You think it's for moms?
I think it's for moms in the 70s who were afraid that their daughters and sons might go out to a rock and roll show and go a dancing on the town and and act the fool.
Right.
Who do you think it's for, Steve?
I think it's for people on Quaaludes.
There it is. There it is.
It is.
That's what the song sounded like to him.
Right, exactly.
That's why he could play it so well, because he had plenty of time between notes. Eternity stretched before him.
Right. This is Proto Sun. No, I think it's for people who use music as more of a functional device as opposed to
Yeah, I feel you.
something, they music is to pass the time or
As opposed to something to be enjoyed.
Keep people calm in your dentist room,
in your
lobby.
dentist's office. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you guys think about carpentry?
Can't do it.
What?
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 You like tables? You like chairs?
I got a table right here. I got a chair right
Topic
here.
number 2.
I mean, for real though, like you like. I'm not kidding. I want to know what you feel about this. I care about you.
Fucking hate it.
You hate it.
I hate it.
What do you hate carpentry?
I hate wood.
You hate wood?
I hate wood.
What about your wood, bro?
420.
420, 69.
Yeah, 69, dude. 60, you ever hear about that one, dude? Dude, 80008.
On a
At 5, dude.
calculator.
Upside down,
Oh,
dude.
hell.
5808, dude.
What type of carpentry do you think the Carpenters did?
What kind of carpentry?
If they were carpenters, if the Carpenters were actually carpenters, what type of carpentry would they do?
They
I think,
used exclusively balsa wood. Sorry, go ahead.
Because they're
How
soft.
much wood would a carpenter carpent if a carpenter could carpent wood?
I think a carpenter would, they're high achievers. I think a carpenter would carpenter all the wood. If a carpenter could carpenter.
I think they would be all made of balsa wood and be very high volume and exactly the same.
Right.
Oh, so they're making
you know what
balsa wood airplanes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
They get the job done.
We're stocking the arcades, dude. But they won't.
Yes.
But they don't hang around and play the games because that's it's too
That's the
much.
No, they've got to write their songs.
Yeah. I mean, like, okay, I enjoy a nice table like anyone else.
Yep.
I like a nice chair. I like a wooden chair with a butt groove in it.
Oh, those are so good.
Yeah, they are good.
What type of chair would the Carpenters make?
Carpenters would probably make like one of the old lady chairs, like a rocking chair. You know what I'm saying? Like your nana or your peepaw might sit on.
Maybe one of those Adirondack chairs.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah,
They would
big
make a fold-out chair.
fold out chair.
Fold out.
Why is that?
Easily
chair.
accessible.
Easily accessible.
Never in the way.
Never
Yeah, in the
obtrusive.
way.
Very middle of the road.
Right. Yeah.
It's not great.
Inoffensive.
Yeah, inoffensive.
Have you guys
You
noticed?
can't be mad about how uncomfortable it is.
Yeah,
'cause
'cause
it's
it's
a
just-
folding
It's
chair.
a folding chair.
That's a good
What
point.
else
I
are you
really
gonna do?
like that. You guys seen wooden fold out chairs? They're like wild when you see them. You seen wooden folding
They
chairs?
just look like
Yeah,
regular
I've got one
folding
in my
chairs.
mind. I don't know if it's
They have
a
springs
figment
on
of
them,
my
that's why they're usually
imagination,
weird.
but
Yeah, and sometimes they've got a nice, like, thick seat on them. Nice thick seat on a folding chair. Slatted for your booty.
is that too?
That's a little bit too risque.
I was wondering.
Yeah.
Slats.
Yeah,
Slats
slats
are
too
Because someone
risque.
could get
bridge.
underneath it and look up
Yeah.
in
Bridge
your
too
skirt.
far.
Or somebody might put a finger up in there, you know?
Well,
Good place to store your lewds, though.
well, that's the problem is if your lewds fall out of your pocket, they don't fall on the floor. They get stuck in the slats, and then mommy and daddy don't find out. Do you know that they lived with their parents until Karen died?
I believe it.
No
they're-
judgment.
They're from Connecticut.
They're from Connecticut.
which, as a state, is
Yeah.
the Carpenters of states.
Good.
middle of the road.
Middle of the road. The whitest.
Yes.
I think they're
They're
from
very
like Milton or something, which is not
have
even
it
like
on my thing.
Newburgh.
That sounds like a...
Yeah.
First of all, Newburgh is in New York. Newbury? Is that where
Newberry? I don't
Newburgh's
know.
New York.
Connecticut. I don't want to know anything about Connecticut. Come on, don't make me learn about Connecticut.
Connecticut's still
They're
a
from New
state?
Haven, New
I don't
York.
think
New
you're allowed
Haven.
in Connecticut.
I'm not allowed in Connecticut.
No, you're half Middle Eastern.
Oh, are they racist in Connecticut?
They're not like.
No,
outwardly,
wait.
I
Do you
don't
have the fucking
think.
scoop, dude? I gotta know this shit.
I've been to
Is it not
Connecticut.
safe
Present
for
your
them?
white Anglo-Saxon Protestant card when you go in.
No, there's Catholics out there.
You got Catholics out there. You got rootin' two
Yeah.
guys just fucking get too drunk in Boston and end up in Connecticut.
Become the sheriff.
What, are you gonna fucking fight me? This is where I live now. That's a New York guy. Sorry.
Well, he was on his way home from Boston.
That's like, was it you that when you were going to the city and it was Boston pizza on the way to
Yes,
the city?
yes. I was very confused. We're coming back from Long Island. We stopped on the thruway to grab something to eat, and it was like Boston pizza on the New York State Thruway.
What are you doing?
I don't know, man. I was very confused. I
think
ate
it's-
it. It was
it's
not good.
My theory is it's an insurance policy. It can be unlimitedly bad
Yeah.
pizza.
Right,
And
right.
it's from
You may have
Boston.
just
Fuck
said
you.
the nexus of the universe.
Yeah, that's the singularity.
That's the fucking Twilight Zone, dude. You walk in that door.
Yeah, you walk into that pizza oven.
Behold a man with a pizza.
All right. What do you guys think about John Carpenter?
Who?
John Carpenter, the movie guy. He made,
Halloween.
Halloween.
The thing.
He made The Thing.
Well,
Big
he
Trouble.
remade the thing.
Little China.
He remade the thing.
He made the only version that matters.
He remade the thing.
He made the only version.
The first thing
Oh, shit.
was
Wait. Ding, ding, ding.
ding, ding, ding. In this corner.
the first thing, while not the best movie in the world, definitely created a genre of monster movies, and you need to respect that. John Carpenter's The Thing, on the other hand, created body horror. Not created body horror, but brought it into the mainstream, and practical effects are amazing in it. It's good in its own right, but you still have to respect the original.
Don't forget, it's also the best Lovecraftian horror movie.
Yeah.
What about Plan 9 from Outer Space, though, guys?
That movie's not good.
Dude, Ed Wood though.
It's great.
You know what's good?
Also,
You know what's-
monster movie. There's zombies and vampires and there's
Fuck yeah.
Martians.
Yeah.
Guess what, dude? So does Game of Thrones.
Spoilers.
It does have zombies and vampires, and there's no Martians.
Game of
No
Thrones
Mm.
kind of is just kind of like a bleh.
It
Here's
has-
everything.
Well, yeah, that's one way to look at it. But the other way, it's like it's translated a bunch of different mythologies into one
It's kitchen
magnificent
sink
piece.
fantasy. That's what people
Yeah,
call it.
it's
Yeah,
everything.
It's literally everything. Like, oh, here we got giants now. Also, that guy's a mermaid, possibly.
Yeah.
Wait, who's a mermaid?
Bam Margera.
Bam Margera.
Bam Margera is not a mermaid, is he?
Wait, is Bam Margera in?
He's
Game of
Euron
Thrones?
Greyjoy. Yeah, he's Bam.
not Bam Margera.
He's fucking Bam Margera, and you know
Not
it.
Bam Margera.
All right, anyway.
You're on
Have you looked at
Greyjoy.
his testicles?
Can we talk
I
about
think that's
John
like the only
Carpenter
way.
again?
Yeah, it's John
Yeah, we don't wanna talk
Carpenter's
about
The
him,
Thing.
It's a great movie.
His music's great, dude. He does good scores.
Yes,
Does he
does
score it
amazing
himself?
scores.
I
Yes.
would love to see.
really?
Halloween
Oh,
theme.
Oh yeah. No, that's cool.
I would
no,
love to
actually,
see the
no,
Carpenters.
he didn't fucking make that. He stole it or something. Wait,
Probably, but
Tubular
everybody
Bells, right?
stole.
Or no, that's the Exorcist theme, right?
Exorcist Tubular Bells.
Okay, the people who originally made that song because it's like a fucking rock opera.
How about-
got really mad that they got associated with the
How about
Exorcist? End
the
of story.
Carpenters score
Yes.
a John Carpenter film
About a twisted white Anglo-Saxon Protestant family
that does a bunch of Quaaludes?
that does a bunch of quaaludes
Yeah.
and has a very dark and troubling eating disorder.
So it would be directed by David Lynch.
Wait, but not by no wait.
Directed by John Carpenter.
John Carpenter, executive producer.
Have you
sort of
ever?
lost the narrative of that very quickly.
We got one of the Carpenters, so it's cool. So we got the Carpenters doing the score now, so we can lose
It's John.
Carpenter.
Lose John Carpenter.
It's
Okay.
John Carpenter's. We'll just call it Wasps, but directed by David Lynch.
Have you heard John Carpenter talk about how much he doesn't like Rob Zombie?
Oh, he
Yeah,
hates
they have
him.
they've got beef,
Yeah.
right?
Well, because like he when he remade Halloween, didn't like John Carpenter like, yeah, do whatever you want, and like Zombie was just a fucking asshole to
Yeah,
him
he
about
said
it.
he told him hey, make it your own thing. Don't feel attached to my source material. And he was really supportive. And then Rob Zombie said publicly, like, oh yeah, John Carpenter didn't offer any assistance
Yeah.
or anything. And then so John Carpenter, older, gives no fucks. There's a video you can find online where he's just like, fuck that guy.
That's great.
Yeah, he's not a big fan.
People should do that more often. I'd like to see more videos of just celebrities just fucking fist fighting and stuff.
Going off of the title of the movie Wasps, the subtitle is in Connecticut. No one can hear you. I need something here. In Connecticut,
sing.
no one can hear you sing. No.
Sting?
No.
Nothing?
Yo,
Cream?
dude, wait,
I don't
quick,
know.
wait. On the topic of stinging, yo, I got a new handshake. It's gonna be mostly for the people in the room, but check it out. Sting me, brother. Yeah, dude, sting me, brother. Sting me. Got him.
He got stung.
The great thing about that one is you just say it to somebody with no prompting, and there's no right or wrong way to do
Yeah.
it. Just see what they do.
In Connecticut, no one can hear you wear white after Labor Day.
In Connecticut, nobody can hear you ask for the manager.
That's a good one.
But actually, everybody does.
Yeah, of course. Well, they
In
hear you
Connecticut,
loud and proud.
No one.
Yeah. Hey, Connecticut, can you hear me? Come fight me. Let's go.
I'll fight the entire state of Connecticut. Isn't
Yeah.
Connecticut's what's their state motto? Is it
Fucking it's Connecticut.
wait, New Hampshire's live free or die, right?
Oh no!
Connecticut's its state motto is, well, I guess you're here.
Well, if you're staying, wipe your feet. Take off your shoes.
Do you like ambrosia?
Live
Welcome
update.
to the country club.
Live update to the podcast. Olivia sent me a text that says, "Please, Lord, keep me from opening these Doritos." We bought. Price Chopper does this thing every once in a while. Where they'll have like 3 for $2 Doritos because Doritos are usually like $4. So we got 3. We got people coming over in a couple weeks. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you can, and you know where I live, you can come to my house on the 27th. It'd be weird to I don't know. Anyway,
It's not a
but-
couple weeks, like a week and a half.
yeah, week and a half. It's Olivia's birthday. Happy birthday, Olivia, 26. Anyway, so we got 3 bags of Doritos. We ate 1 already.
Nice.
We got 2. They have to make it to the party.
I'm not gonna make
That's
it. Dude.
not.
And we got the
happening.
good ones too, dude. We got Cooler Ranch and the purple Doritos,
No.
sweet chili lime.
Those are gone.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say they weren't real because I was about to fucking sting you, brother.
All right.
It was also Andy's birthday on Sunday. Happy birthday, Andy.
Oh
Happy
yeah, I'm
birthday,
27,
Andy!
bitches.
Connecticut's slogan
Yeah.
used to be full of surprises.
That's a misnomer.
That's not.
That's an oopsie on us.
And now it is still revolutionary.
Again.
the fuck, Connecticut, dude. No way.
Not.
Let's see how fast the 3 of you can guess the state animal. You may ask questions.
Mayonnaise.
Yes or no questions only. You're so close.
Okay. All right.
Is it a cow?
No.
Okay.
Is it a bird?
Wait.
No.
Is it a barnyard animal of any sort?
No.
Okay.
That's fucking. I don't know.
Is it a mammal?
is
It's a
it a-
mammal.
It is a mammal.
It's a mammal. Is it a dog?
No.
Is it a horse?
No.
Is it a
You might want to
Otter.
think of
Is it a
narrowing
rich
down
horse?
questions.
what?
You might want to think of narrowing down questions.
Okay. Does it live in Connecticut?
No.
Wait, what? That's impossible.
Is it like a fucking tiger or something?
It's a real animal, though,
It's
right?
a real
It's
animal.
not like a unicorn or
No,
some
it's
shit.
not like Scotland with their unicorn.
All right.
Is it like a fucking tiger?
No.
A panther?
Liger.
No.
It's a mammal.
A
Is it a
donkey?
poison? Is it a person? I solved your riddle. It's a
No.
person.
Is it a donkey?
No.
Is it a rabbit?
Is it Shrek?
No.
Wait, can we try that one more time? Is it Shrek?
No.
wait.
of my form.
Wait a second, guys. Wait, is Shrek a mammal though?
Oh.
Yes.
I think it's a lizard.
Does he have hair?
I think it's a lizard.
Does he carry his
got
young?
hair. He's
Is
part
he a
lizard.
placental?
I've never seen him have sex.
I've never seen him.
Well,
carry...
I've seen him have sex.
I've seen him have
on
sex.
the
I've never
internet.
seen
On the internet.
Yeah, of course, it's great. He fucking rails
phenomenal.
it. Rails it. Oh my god.
my
Shrek's
swamp.
life.
I'm bigger
Biggest.
fan of the donkey dragon stuff, but you know whatever.
Yeah. No,
Donkey.
the size porn. Yeah.
What is what's the Connecticut?
You guys have delineated that it is a mammal.
It's a mammal. Okay.
Okay. Got 4 legs.
Frog?
No.
Forest
Does
creature.
not have 4 legs.
Is it
Bear? Wait.
No. Bears have 4 legs.
Fuck you.
Science boy.
One-legged bear.
Yeah.
Got you there.
3-legged dog.
No.
I don't fucking
Cat?
know.
Wait, what the fuck? I don't
Yeah,
know.
what-
4
what-
legs.
so bad at
There's
this,
no
man.
people.
Narrowing down
People.
question.
It's a mammal with 2 legs.
Does it have
Raccoon.
Does it lay eggs?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Not a platypus.
So it's not a
then.
platypus.
Not a platypus.
Okay. All right. That narrowed it down.
There's
Oh,
no.
is it like a whale?
Yes.
Wow. Very good.
But
Smart.
which whale
Oh,
is it?
Jesus.
oh, for fuck's sake.
Humpback whale.
What is the worst whale to have?
killer whale? Humpback
That's not a whale, it's an orca
blue,
dog.
Blue whale. What's an orca?
It's like a dolphin.
Oh, okay, cool.
The
I didn't know that. Cool.
That's an orca.
The-
Thanks.
the-
hey, I
welcome.
learned something. Hey, Brendan, I learned something. What did you teach me today?
The big one.
No.
White whale, blue whale, humpback whale,
Sperm whale.
Oh, that's why we were close with mayonnaise.
I just thought when I don't think jizz when I think mayonnaise. I think boring.
Yeah.
Aren't they landlocked?
Well, and white. Yeah.
Connecticut?
Yeah.
I don't know. They're not allowed to touch the
The
sea either
state
way.
bird is the robin.
Robin Thicke, raper. Well, you had the
state
date rape
insect.
song.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
praying
For sure.
mantis.
All right.
Praying
I don't
mantises
like
are cool. You
Connecticut.
can hang out with them.
The state fruit.
Is the praying
Blackberries.
mantis? Jesus Christ.
Sure, it's not the
How many
parrot.
people?
Yeah, I think it might be the white berry. Let's be honest.
All right. Well, now
So,
that we've
could we-
dunked on Connecticut,
Yeah, fuck Connecticut
Fuck
and
Connecticut.
all who live in Connecticut. Get at us.
They
Get at
probably
them.
have a statue of the Carpenters somewhere. I
they
would
definitely
Oh,
do.
100%.
Dude, the Carpenters rule. Like, I'm not like I know that we joke around, we have a great time here, but like the Carpenters, like I'm telling you, that is the music that will play as I fucking die. I promise you. As you see your creator, Karen Carpenter is going to be like, "Oh, you're having a great time dying." That's my Karen
I
Carpenter.
mean, I feel like
impression.
that's going to lend itself to having the worst DMT trip in the entire
yeah,
world.
Yeah. No, it's gotta. It's because it's so sickly sweet. You know that there's something under the surface.
Right. And so, if you hear that, you're going to hell.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
reptilians have finally
Yeah.
the reptilians have harvested your organ energy, and they're finally taking your soul and bringing it to
She
Jupiter.
walks slowly towards you, Karen Carpenter, And as she hits the final note, she just splits in half, and she's a fucking lizard
She's
person.
a
She
lizard
bites her
person.
head off.
I like the image of her splitting in half, and then she just has teeth vivisected, like straight down the middle.
She splits in
Teeth.
half, and she's just another Karen Carpenter.
I think
she's still singing.
I think we've got John Carpenter's Wasps in the bag.
Oh yeah, dude.
There we go. Directed by David Lynch.
That's the plot.
David Lynch.
The Waspy family from Connecticut are actually lizard people.
No, they are actually wasps inside a skin suit.
Oh yeah.
And they need to fight the lizard people from DC.
Right.
Okay.
Or lizard people from New York City, because they're close to New
Also,
York City.
Connecticut, home of Lyme disease.
Bastards. They're trying to get me every summer. These
Oh, I
bastards.
think you work Lyme disease into that plot.
Yeah, because they're...
That's what
Somebody
turns
gets
you
bit
into
by
one.
a tick, and then they turn into a wasp. Easy. Sure. That makes sense.
That tracks.
Yep. Ticks
Done.
turn you into wasps. Everybody knows that. No big deal.
Yeah, I'm sure you learned that in science.
Listen, we've figured out that I don't know shit about science, guys. I know a little bit about a very specific topic. And once again, I'm going to say this: you don't have to be smart to do
Tiny
science.
brains of fruit flies.
Tiny, but also very great model organism.
If
Yeah.
Connecticut was a flavor of vape juice,
Air
what
flavor,
Cigarette.
tobacco flavor,
somebody else's breath.
bus stop breath.
Drunk aunt's breath.
It tastes like a golf
No,
green.
anisette. It'd be anisette.
Oh yes, a little bit of licorice.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, what do you guys think about carp?
Carp.
The fish.
The fish.
Yes, this was Steve's
goodness.
suggestion. Steve, what do you think about carp?
I've never had carp.
You never had it?
Never.
I know Magic Carp is a Pokemon.
Goes Magikarp. How long are we on this?
Oh wait, we didn't even shout out who gave us the suggestion. This is Nick Myers.
yeah, Nick Myers.
Nick Myers.
big friend of the
Milky.
cast.
Big. He's a big friend.
DJ Milkenstein.
DJ Milkenstein. Thanks, thanks, Nick, for making
thanks,
me
Nick.
listen to that. Because I want to believe the reason why you wanted to see me get frustrated. You wanted to see me get frustrated about the
Knowing
music.
Nick, he either wanted you to be frustrated or he's trying to save your fucking soul.
Yeah,
one of the two.
one of the two.
Nick was the Chip Dippers dude, right?
Yeah.
We got to do that again. That was the best thing we
One year anniversary of Chip Dippers was just the other day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that I didn't take inspiration for our last episode of Everyone's a Critic from that episode.
With the mac and cheese episode?
No, then we would have had to review the box one noodle at a time.
Oh man. Yeah, well we'll have to have Nick on very soon. He
Yeah.
lives in New
Yes.
Hartford. We can make him come up and
Yeah,
we'll
we can
do a
make him get
weekend
up here.
recording.
Where's New Hartford?
New Hartford's next to Utica, you fool. Don't even try. Don't even try to get us in
try.
Connecticut, you
Yeah,
fool.
no. Actually, when I was going to college, I would say, "Oh, where are you from?" I'm from outside of Utica, New Hartford. Like, Connecticut? No, sir.
Utica, New York.
New York City.
Yeah, technically Connecticut is outside of Utica. You're right.
Yeah,
You
but-
got it.
All right. So, what do you guys say? Anything else you want to say about the Carpenters? Carpentry? John
All right,
Carpenter.
let's rate the Carpenters 1 out of 10 or 1 to 10. It's 1 out of 10. All right.
So I give Karen.
Yes.
I give her voice an 8
Okay.
out of 10.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully we'll do 10 for the whole scale. I'm going to give her a 7 out
Yeah,
of
I really don't want to have to do math afterwards to figure out what your scores were on a scale of 10.
8 out of 10. I give the music itself a 10 out of 200.
Okay.
And
That's a
That's a 0.5. Okay.
and I give Quaalude Addiction in general a 1 out of 10.
All right, very nice.
All right.
I like that you didn't go to 0 because we do not go to 0 on this scale. We had a meeting about it, like in review.
You can't divide by 0.
Right.
And you can't
I-
hug your kids with
Nuclear
arms.
arms. Yeah.
Nice. I like that. I'm gonna put that in my office.
Beavis and Butthead.
I would give Karen's voice 9.
Out of
10.
9.
Out of out of 8. I would give their music in general probably 6.726.
All right, nice.
And,
Repeating.
Repeating,
Repeating, of course.
always repeating because they're the Carpenters.
Because they just repeat
so
the
they
same
repeat their things.
Thing over.
And I would give easy listening check it out. Out of 10.
And check it out. Out of 10.
Check it out
Out of 10. There it is.
Saturdays 420.
Saturday 420.
Brendan, are you going to do a rating?
1 across the board.
Okay, thank you. I knew you would do some shit like that. I would give Karen Carpenter's voice a 10 out of 10. I would give the tragic story of Karen Carpenter a 1 out of 10. Very compelling and very sad.
Yep.
I wish it didn't happen to her. Praise be to the one above. I don't know. Felt like the right thing to say. Richard Carpenter, I'll give him a 5. He's all right. He's got a creepy face and he scares me. I feel like he's very dark on the inside. Carpenter's
Boring.
What did you say? They're just boring. Carpenter's music, I will give a 7.
They're the
out
soundtrack to
of-
naming your kid John Smith.
Yes, they are. Some people need that.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you're asking for more
Baby,
morphine
baby,
as you
baby,
fucking
baby,
die,
baby,
you want to
baby.
hear some easy shit.
Baby,
You want to hear
baby,
this
baby,
loud
baby,
rock
baby,
music.
baby,
All right,
baby,
let's hear it
baby.
one last time.
Baby, 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 baby.
That's it. That's a real recording. We're going to get demonetized, Chris. Careful. Please. Don't upset Nixon.
Yeah.
Don't upset him.
Folks, if you're still listening, we appreciate you.
Listening.
Thanks for listening. We're everyone I know. This is everyone I crit. No, it's not everyone I crit. This is everyone's a critic. Steve, thanks for coming on.
My pleasure.
What's the name of that band again?
Dirt Church.
Thank you, folks, and be nice to each other.
Yeah, do it.
Play us out, Karen. Play us out.
Love you, I really do.
Baby, 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 baby.
Superstar fucking slaps. Sorry, I gotta say it. It's such a good song.